All right, today's the day. Everything's finally gonna get installed. All right, let's get started. Welcome back to Project GoodSpeed. I'm Jay, and this is my 95 Honda Civic. I've been trying to restore the interior from the AC to the carpet to the dashboard and painting all sorts of trim pieces here and there. The whole point of this install, right, was to kind of restore all of the interior parts, right? I did not like the fact that my interior was mismatched. I've got gray pieces with black leather and gray upper pieces with black lower pieces, and it just doesn't make sense, right? It didn't fit. I don't really understand why they make them two-tone like that. You know, the whole interior is black and yet we have the top part is gray. And I also wanted to, restore my AC system because I just had installed it. It was brand new, right? But the foam vents and everything was kind of worn out and like really bad. So I kind of replaced all that, cleaned it all up, and it is now ready to go. Now I have had to go to so many junkyards over the last, wow, it's more than a year actually. I've had to go through so much used parts, junkyards, to actually find all of the pieces that I have, and a lot of work from restoring the stuff I already did. So last week I was finally able to put it back together. I was finally able to work out all the electrical mess that my little Civic here has, as well as prep for my power door conversion, which I am still trying to hammer out some of the details. After I did all that, I was finally able to install everything back in. After I worked out all the electrical gremlins and prepped it for the power door conversion, I was finally able to move on to installing the AC system in the hatchback, which I kind of resto modded it. Now the AC system here, right, we have the fan, evaporator, and the heater core, and the housings have all been kind of restored with all of this brand new foam, and it is much better than the one that was currently in this 30-year-old Civic. So we're gonna see just how far I can get with all of the installs, because there's a lot of pieces. Look, we're gonna install the AC vents, and then after that, I think we're gonna move on to the carpet. 30-year-old car like this, you eventually have a lot of wear and tear, and the foam that kind of made the seals for the AC system was just gone, and I definitely improved that. And now we should have a much more closed system. The AC system was installed. I moved on to the carpet. Components have been fastened together. Everything has been bolted up and attached. All the clips are ready to go. The only thing I have to do is install the carpet. I also noticed some rust, and I had to paint that there. That was actually from when my clutch cylinder broke and the liquid just dropped right inside of the cabin. And I guess some of it's soaked into the paint. Now, once the carpet goes in, I'm not entirely sure if I'll have to cut it right there where the SRS cable is. I think I might have to either that or just put the cable on top of it, which might be easier, so we'll probably just do that. All right, everything has been plugged in except for my push start and my amplifier connections, and then the bass control here. So let's go ahead and put the carpet in. Yeah. I think the handbrake goes through here. What the? Only one screw, dude. Who's the fucking idiot who did this? Alright, I think it goes like this. Right? Protect the harness. Where there's a will, there's a way. No matter what I did, I couldn't get the freaking SRS wires to go under it. So, look, it's fine. No one's gonna look. Now it's time for the dash. Carpet has been installed, I think. We'll find out later if I fucked up any pieces. The one I had before, right, it had broken vents. The plastic is very brittle, and this one was in the best condition I was able to find. But we gotta change the VINs. If I fuck this one up, there's no other one. Okay, I heard a crack, but it might be a good crack. It should pop off. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. It is. Now just push it through and remove this other one so we can install. In goes the rivet, and then you just pop it in there Oh no! That didn't fucking work. So many tries, but close enough. Look at that. I did break the plastic though. That shit was about to crack clean off. But we're moving on. Okay. Careful. There we go. All right. Well, guys, so much for today being the day. Look, I'm gonna get it done. It's just not today. I gotta finish it tomorrow. The sun is going down. Carpet is installed. Dashboard is finally installed. It's no longer loose. I still need to figure out the wiring. I need to, make sure that everything bolts up properly. And we will check back in tomorrow morning. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower because it's freaking hot out here, man. Whew. Now, last night I managed to sort of install the wire harness. You guys can see it's not really installed. But today we're gonna go ahead and put everything back into the little Civic here. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up pulling all of these clips where they belong. What the fuck? Oh, idiot. And then we will go ahead and move on to installing all of the trim. Good old Texas wedge. Everything needs to go on except maybe my double din. I might have another video for that. Some of the pieces have been sort of loose, so I don't want to break it any further. But let's go ahead and move on. Hook is in. There we go. Now it's attached. Whew. Gentle, gentle, gentle. All right. Fucking dash is broken. How did I miss that? The rest for the glove box is missing. See? Missing. This dash has a lot more problems than it looks. It looks good, but then, oh, look at that. I'll fix that later. Same thing with the cover down at the bottom. It has no clips, so what are you gonna do? These, I'm probably just gonna cut these off and just glue them onto mine. Same thing with this piece here. Now for the hood. I've installed the seat, bolted it down, and as well as all the dashboard and everything. What did I call this? This is the roof. Headliner, right? What the fuck? I can't even think straight. Oh, come on, don't break on me. Yeah, this hardware is not very useful. Tiny little plastic screw retainers. But hopefully with enough of them, it'll stay up. For now, the sun visors that I'm gonna be installing are the Amazon aftermarket ones. So I figure out how to customize my own. Okay, now that I've finished with the top pieces, time to work my way down. These are all the trims for around the window, but since it's been, just chilling in my garage, it's gotten a bit dusty. So I'm just gonna wipe these off. We just need to remove this bolt for the hatch, the top bolt for the front seat belt, and the bottom bolt for the rear seat belt, so we can just slide everything through. Oh shit. Careful, careful. Okay. Now we should be able to install it. There we go. This is the last front piece here. It should just pop right in, which is the best and the worst part about this trim. Because, obviously they break a lot easier. 30-year-old weather stripping. With no foam, mind you, you guys can clearly see this is just tape. The foam has eroded, and we will be replacing that today. It's a good thing that I've gone to the junkyard though to collect a bunch of these Honda pieces here. These tend to break off with the retainers, so now I'll have something to repair the broken ones that I have on my plastic pieces. So we'll use those later. And this little cool green thing actually goes underneath the dash. I think that's where it goes. I found it on the junkyard as well, and it looks to be just the right size for the ECU diagnosis connectors. So we're gonna use that. Why not? It's OEM. Down to the last couple pieces. Just the last couple bolts. Everything is done. The final missing piece, which I have never had, can go in. Ah, shit, wait a minute. The right side. Is the driver's side the right side or the left side? I'm on the left side, so. Now, it's time for the rear seats. I've already installed the passenger seat, and this is the last seat that's gonna go in. I'm not doing the floor seat because it doesn't fit. I'll figure that one out later. There it is. Boom. And then this one, locked and loaded. All that's left is the trunk. This is the custom DIY floor that I made, which is a whole lot sturdier than just the OEM one, because it's a lot thinner also, and it also makes use of the spare tire here, which I can actually use instead of the little donut it comes in. It's a good thing I have the OEM cover here to clean up the ugly Amazon. That's not my fault, right? That's Amazon's fucking shit. So much for finding good, carpet liner. All right. Wow, that looks a whole lot nicer. And without the actual, seat here in the passenger side, it looks pretty much flush. I was actually able to do all of this last weekend, and I ran out of time. So this weekend, however, I managed to finish everything, and everything is back in there. The only thing that was missing is pretty much the center console and a few odds and ends here just to make sure all the wiring was, fitting correctly. I hadn't plugged the battery back in, so I wasn't sure if, something bad was gonna happen. But thankfully I plugged it in today and nothing. Everything works. There's a few things I still had to work on from the door cards here. I want to prepare for the power door conversion. So the build is definitely going to continue. It's just the Civic looks a whole lot cleaner. It's actually able to drive now that everything is back in there. I've got the tags and everything. So we are street legal. Only thing that is still pending is I need antifreeze. When I replaced the AC system, I drained some of the coolant. So I need to replace that. Just look at it, man. The black interior, everything matches up. And I've got no weird pieces other than the ugly, seats. They make it look really bad. Just don't look at them. But I will replace these. They're not even that comfortable, really. I don't know if it's the leather itself. Like these are like really bad, or even if they were in great condition, they're not that great. The GSR leather ones are a lot nicer. I think they're wider too. Look at that. I don't know what it is, but they don't feel that great on you. The Civic here is well on its way to, continue with the build, right? This isn't done. This is just pretty much the intermission. Everything's back in here, and I'm able to actually move forward with my build because I still have to do the power door conversions. I do love the map light. Best install yet. I've got, what else? I've got the, cabin air filter here from, I think that's a CRV. Either way, this should help filter out some of that California dust and air driving this little Civic all over the place. And I want to do something about the double din. I need a better one. So obviously the door cards are going to be replaced when I do the power door conversion. That's going to be a couple videos really. There's power locks, power windows, and power mirrors. And all of that needs to be worked out somehow. I'm still missing the motor part, right? I've done the wiring, but I need the motors. So finding those, it's gonna take a few junkyard trips. And then not to mention the seats, right? I need to replace these because these are trash. The rear ones, however, I need to find some way to make the bottom part fit, either by modifying the Integra ones or modifying my EG hatch ones, because I still have those. So that needs to be addressed. Now, with all that being said, the Civic build is gonna continue, and we will catch you guys on the next video. So, until next time, guys, take care and good speed.